The ICEVI, the Nippon Foundation Mathematics Package for Teachers video series, Abacus as a Mathematical Tool. Title of the video: Using two abacuses for decimal addition. One of the options in abacus decimal addition is to use two abacuses. Let us see how this can be demonstrated. Assume that we have to add 34.12 with 83.46. In this problem, the first number has two decimal points, and therefore we can select the first dot of the separating bar of the first abacus and set the decimal part 1 to the right of the dot followed by 2 in the tens column. We are done with the decimal part, and now we have to set the whole number of the decimal number, that is 4 of 34 should be set to the immediate left of the dot and 3 to the immediate left of 4. Now the child can keep the fingers at the lower end of the separating bar and move across the bar, which will enable the child to feel the beads indicating the numbers as well as the separating dot. Now set the number 83.46 in the second abacus, that is 4 to the immediate right of the first dot on the separating bar, followed by 6 in the tens column. Now we have to set the whole number 83 in the second abacus, that is 3 to the immediate left of the dot and then 8 to the immediate left of 3. Now we have both the numbers on the abacus for reference, and we can start adding the numbers. So here both the numbers have equal numbers of decimal digits, and therefore treating them as whole numbers will give 4 digits. Let us do the addition like a normal abacus addition. Let us start with the decimal part. Here 2 should be added with 6, which is making it 8. Now move to the immediate left of 8, where we have to add 4 and 1. That means we move 5 towards the separating bar and clear 4 in the hundreds column. In this problem, the addition of decimal parts of two numbers has not even exceeded 1, and therefore the question of adding the whole number of decimal portion addition to the whole number part does not arise. Let us move on to the whole number part, where we have to add 4 with 3. We cannot add 4 and therefore add 5 in the upper abacus and subtract 1 in the lower abacus. Let us move on to the highest digits of the whole numbers, of the decimal numbers. Here we have to add 3 with 8. We can't add in that column, and therefore add 1 in the column next to 8. What we have done? We have added 10 instead of 3, and therefore we have to subtract 7. Now the addition is over in the whole number column too. The result has 3 digits, that is 117, followed by a dot, and the addition of the decimal part, that is 58. The addition process here is easy to follow. Let us take one more example using two abacuses, and in this case let us add 2.125 with 41.94. Let us set 2.125 in the first abacus, that is 1 to the immediate right of the first dot on the separating bar, followed by 2 in the tens column, and 5 in the units column. Here 2 is the single digit whole number part which is set to the immediate left of the dot. In the second abacus, let us set 9 to the immediate right of the dot on the separating bar, followed by 4 in the tens column. You can note that the first number has 3 decimal digits, whereas the second number has only 2. Therefore, the unit digit of the second number can be treated as 0. That does not affect the overall value. Let us take the whole number part of the second decimal, which is 41. Let us set 1 to the immediate left of the separating dot and 4 to the left of 1. Let us start adding. The 5 is added to the 0 of the decimal part, which makes it 5. Let us add 2 with the 4 of the decimal part, that is making it 6. Let us move on to the highest digit of the decimal part. Here we have to add 1 with the existing 9, which is not possible, and therefore add 1 in the whole number column and subtract 9 in the decimal part column. What we have added in the whole number column is not the direct operation of the whole number, but the value that we got from the decimal part addition. Now we have to deal with the whole number part. That is, 2 of the first number should be added with 2 of the second number, which makes it 4. In the second number, the highest digit is 4 and there is no corresponding digit in the first number, and therefore the value doesn't change. Let us come to the result area. In the whole number again, there are 2 digits which are 4 and 4. That means the whole number part is 44. Immediately after that, we have the separating dot. After the dot, the column is empty, which means that the digit there is 0. And to the right of 0, we have the number 6 followed by 5. Therefore, the total is 44.065. In summary, the two numbers can be treated as whole numbers and addition done applying the procedures we follow for whole numbers. This process is simple when you use 2 abacuses. While using a single abacus, we can always do additions of the whole number and decimal part separately and then add them together to get the final value. Let us do a few demonstrations using single abacus.